Wow.
And I would like to say Leo for Education. Leo, you are awesome man. You're a magic man.
Thank you.
You and your team is doing good for us and for Australia as well. Actually, I would say you are working to make strong backbone of Australia. Definitely thanks to you, man. For you, it's happened actually. All of the techniques made by Leo, such as elevator speech, cold call, walked in, follow up, gift, resume and cover letter format, etc., are really helpful for getting a professional job.
Good morning, everybody. This is Leo's here, CEO and founder of 𝗠𝗟 Educations. And today I have here with me Tariqul, who is one of my students from our job coaching program. And he has done extremely well with the program. And the reason why I bring him in today, so that he can share with you his journey with our program, how he landed the job. And most importantly, hopefully we can also inspire more international students out there to do the same, so you guys do not have to keep struggling anymore. But before we start, Tariq, can you tell us a bit about yourself? Like, who are you? What have you studied? Where do you study? And where do you live at the moment?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. My name is Tariqul 𝗟𝗓. I am an electrical engineer. So in the past, I have finished my bachelor in electrical and electronic engineering from Bangladesh. By the way, I born in Bangladesh. It's a South Asia region near to India and Pakistan. Then I have applied for masters in Australia, and I came in Australia in 2018. I studied Master of Electrical Energy Systems Engineering at University of Technology, Sydney. And recently, I got a professional job in Tasmania. By the way, currently I'm living in Tasmania.
So obviously, as an international student, I can see that you also told me you have a bit of hard time in the beginning. So let's walk us back a little bit. Like when you first came here in your master, do you still remember what are some of the odd jobs were you doing when you first came to Australia?
Yeah, it was a very tough time in that period, actually. I did a lot of odd job in Australia. I have started work in Sydney as a kitchen hand. I remember I had a very tough time in that period. That job was very hard for me, actually. I have to wash, the kitchen hand, what is this? In my summer vacation, I have started Uber Eats with my with my manual pedaling bicycle. After that, I started work another restaurant in the same position again, kitchen hand. And I worked in Coles, Woolworths, kebab shop. I worked in Crown Plaza as a food and beverage team member.
So obviously, we talked about this before. Like, there's really nothing wrong with working in odd jobs. It only becomes wrong when we take that from a part-time jobs and make it a full-time, and we cannot really pursue what we came here for. So when you were doing those jobs, was there any moments when you felt a little bit disappointed, a little bit down because you can't work in your field? Was there any of those moments?
Yeah, definitely. After finished my masters, I have moved in Tasmania from Sydney, as I told you before. In Tasmania, I started work again in food and beverage in Crown Plaza. And this time I didn't enjoy this type of job. My confidence was decreasing and I was feeling like I have studied a lot. I have finished my master's in Australia, which is level 9 rank. The highest rank level is 10, which is PhD.
Wow.
Then I just asked by myself, why I'm still doing these odd jobs? Why not searching professional jobs? After that, I received my graduation ceremony at Sydney. And after come back from my graduation ceremony, I was more desperate to find an engineering job because of all of my friends already got a very good job in Sydney. And they already started their professional career. And I was still behind of them. Then I started find a job. I have applied a lot of job in 𝗡𝗒, company website in different states even. But unfortunately, I didn't get any response or any call from those companies where I have applied. I got a lot of rejection in that time. Again, I got demotivated. So in that way, I stuck and I was very disappointed in that time to doing our job again and again.
Yes, I understand. So So it's obviously, it must be demotivating, like you said, to keep hearing no's and rejection from the employers. So at that time, like do you still remember roughly how many applications have you sent out?
As far I remember, before joining your coaching, I have applied around more than 35, 40 application anytime. Just after certain time, I just opened my email and just saw unsuccessful your application, unsuccessful application. So in that time, I was thinking like that maybe before getting permanent residency, they will not give me opportunity to work in professional field. I was thinking in that time actually.
Got you. So obviously there were a lot of misunderstandings in your thinking.
Exactly.
As well. So fast forward, like how do you get to know us? Like how do you find out about us at that time?
Yeah, it was a very good story actually. Actually, I know about you. I know about 𝗪𝗧 education from my friend. Some of my friends told me about your job coaching. He told me about some others, as far I remember, who got their professional job by the help of you very quickly. And fortunately, I know all of them. Most of them we studied together in my university. So after that, I took risk and started job coaching with you in 𝗪𝗧 education, and I got success in a very short time.
Obviously, yes. So because it just shows how small world it is, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
We all know each other in one way or another.
Exactly.
As I mentioned to you, we have a lot of Bangladesh students who,
I
think they know you. Obviously, they know you.
They know me. I know them, and most of them they are in very good position in their professional sector.
Oh yes,
all of them, they are working in engineering field. Someone is electrical engineer, someone telecommunication. They are doing good.
Absolutely.
Good.
So now that you have joined us, obviously, I guess you have learned a lot of things. You have realized a lot of the misunderstandings that you got. So tell the viewers, like, what are some misunderstandings you got about the job market or after you join our program? Let's say top 3 misunderstandings.
So as per thing, I had definitely a lot of misunderstanding in my job approach. So one of these, I never did follow up like a cold call, walked in, etc. I never did before joining your job coaching program. And number 2, I don't have a good cover letter and good resume as well, according to the job description. I just applied in 𝗓𝒃, Indeed, which has very less chance to get job. As we know now, only 10% job in Australia comes in 𝗓𝒃 and Indeed. So, and I didn't know the proper use of LinkedIn as well. So I think these were the major mistakes I realized about my job approach before joining your job coaching.
So tell us about let's talk about the cold call, Tariq, because that is a big part of our program, like the ability to pick up the phone and confidently talk to the employers. How important is calling the employers and communicating with them over the phone? How important is that?
I would say it's very important because of for the cold call, the employers knows you very properly, and they will think like this candidate has interest to work here. And to be honest, before joining your job coaching, I didn't hear about the cold call. What is that? And we make together a lot of cold call. Sometimes I did alone. Your script, it was very helpful about the cold call. So I think for getting a desired job, cold call and walked in, these 2 things are very important.
Exactly. So because you remember, I remember you told me that you also did some walk-ins as well. So tell everybody about how do you do the walk-in for this current role as well that you got? Like you walked in to see them one day, right?
So I'm just telling you about this company where I'm working now. So before I applied, I went there with my resume, cover letter. So, and I talked with the reception. Unfortunately, that time was around 3 p.m. and most of the employees, they are just going, preparing to going home. So that's why the reception lady didn't allow me to meet with the recruiter or HR. But she was very good. I think she liked me. She liked my approach. She liked my document, resume, cover letter, and even she took my file, my resume and cover letter, and she gave me the recruiter's number. And she said, I really like your approach, and I will definitely let the recruiter know about you. And I'm giving you the recruiter's number. So you just call her and talk with her, and
Wow.
just apply first, because of still that job advertisement is on the company website. So just apply first. And after came back from the company, I straight away applied. And after 2-3 days, after maybe 4-5 days, I called to the recruiter, and
Follow up.
follow up for as a follow up. And recruiter already knew me. Recruiter said, "Yeah, you drop your resume in the reception. I
Wow.
I
Nice.
I received your resume. It was
Mm.
very good. Your resume. We really liked your resume. So just wait. Keep eye on our portal. So we will get back to you soon." So after maybe 2 weeks, I told you I received the video screening link in my email.
Mm.
Then I called you. You prepared me for interview, how to do the interview,
Mm.
how might they ask you about the questions, everything. So my video screening was very good. And after 2 weeks, maybe they called me for face-to-face interview.
Mm.
Yeah. And to be honest, they didn't ask me about more in depth of technical questions. So
Mm.
they asked me in general interview questions a lot. And in that interview, they said they will let me know within 1 day. And just after 1 day, the recruiter called me and said, Tariqul, congratulations, you have been selected for graduate
Mm.
electrical engineer. And in that time, I was so
Wow.
happy.
Very good, very good.
So
Now,
this
now
is my journey actually. Yeah.
that's really nice, actually, man. You sum up perfectly, perfectly. So
Yeah.
obviously, there's a lot of things involved in there that we need to. I think we need to break it down for the viewers, because you made it sound very easy, but actually it was not that easy, because there's a lot of things involved in there. So first, you
Yeah.
talk about the walking, because
Yeah.
obviously I always tell you that you want to walk in, you want to knock on doors, you want to hand in your hard copies of
Yeah.
your resume and your cover letter. So do you think that the walk-in really did a big part here for them to
It
get to know you?
definitely, it was a very big part. And one thing I forgot to tell you, I followed another follow-up rules, which is gift and send the hard copy. So that
Tell
time,
everyone.
yeah, after applying, that time was a Christmas time, and I sent to the recruiter just simple Christmas gift and all of my resume, cover letter, my certificate, my portfolio, my license, so everything all together. I just send it to her. Or maybe she received, but she didn't mention about that, but she received, hopefully.
So when you do the walk-in, you also brought with you some gift as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
To card, to
exactly.
gift, and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that definitely impressed her a
Yeah,
lot as a
definitely,
result.
definitely.
And then after that, you obviously, because of that, you got the contact number, you got her phone.
Yeah,
And then you did the follow-up, the cold call. Now,
yeah.
obviously, before this program, like as you told me earlier, you would not even call anybody,
No,
right?
no, even we don't have that any idea about this. What is cold call? What is walked in? Walked in, we have few ideas, but about cold call, we didn't have any idea. But basically,
Mm.
I didn't have any idea about that.
Mm.
So these tricks, these techniques, it was really helpful for me to get this
Mm.
job.
Yes, and then when you call them, obviously the pitch and the script that I prepare you, it also
Yeah,
helpful
yeah,
for you.
yeah, definitely, definitely. It's the main thing, yeah, elevator pitch, so I can express myself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
And then after that, they got the screening video, and then you got the face-to-face interview,
face
and
to
obviously
face interview.
you nailed the interview because we have prepared you pretty much all the questions.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly, exactly.
and
Yeah.
what was the question that we prepared? Was that useful in the, like, so you know what to ask them as well? Was that useful, the
All
question?
the questions were useful because of, as far I remember, you prepared me with a lot of questions,
Mm.
and they asked me about almost 50, more than 50% questions. It was similar questions. Which one you gave me?
Wow. So that also helps because you kind of have an idea
Yeah,
before
exactly.
walking in. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Now, obviously, now that you got the role, Tariq, like how does it make you feel now? Like knowing that you wake up and you get to do what you love to do. Like, does that make you feel happier?
Yeah, undoubtedly, I'm feeling very happy nowadays. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm really very happy to get this job. And it's very, very good job for me. It's very, I mean, career related job. And my career, hopefully I will be success in this sector,
Of
definitely.
course, of course, of course. And again, it's just going to take off from here. This is just the beginning for you.
Yeah,
This is
just a
the start.
beginning. It's a graduate role. They have a lot of opportunities in that industry. A
Wow.
lot of sector, lot of system, subsystem. They liked about my approach, about my interest for this role,
Mm.
about they like me, my cover letter, resume, and they said in recruiter said you are so dedicated, so that's why we're hiring you. We want this type of dedication in this work field, and obviously this is a graduate role, so they don't expect that much experience. They will teach me everything from the beginning.
Mm.
So I would say it's all about approach. It's all about technique, which I have
Mm.
followed to get this job.
Absolutely, because I think that because I know a lot of people who have a lot of experience and
Yeah,
they're still struggling.
yeah,
So
exactly.
because a lot of the viewers they might think that is Tariq got the job because he has 4 or 5 years of experience locally, but that's not the case, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
no, no,
got
no, no, no,
much more
never.
local.
So it's more about approach. It's more about dedication.
Obviously, and obviously it's a combination of all the walk-in, the follow-up, the cold call,
Definitely,
the
definitely.
interview.
It's all the combination. Walk in, follow up, gift, resume, cover
Everything.
letter making, interview questions. So all together, it happened actually.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, probably the last two questions is, before you joined me, it was taking you about nearly 2 years, since you graduated, so it's nearly 3 years then
I
after
have finished
that.
my master's in end of 2020,
So
and
about 2 years. 2 years.
about 2 years. Yeah, about two
2 years
years.
gap.
So
Yeah.
2 years. Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, it was a
Wow,
very
wow.
long time to get job. Yeah.
So probably last question is, for those who's watching this, Tariqul, like,
Yep.
would you recommend them to join our program? And if yes, like, what will be maybe 1 or 2, 3 reasons why they should
Yep.
invest in this?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say I have tried to follow Leo's each and every techniques, and I got success within 2 months, just like a magic. So at first, I would like to thanks to my Almighty Allah. Without the blessing of Allah, it was not happened. And then definitely my mentor, my friend Leo, for his endless hard work for me. All of the techniques made by Leo, such as elevator speech, cold call, walked in, follow up, gift, resume and cover letter format, etc., are really helpful for getting a professional job. And I'm
Mm.
really happy for his diamond package. I think your all of the package is very good. I would highly recommend to Leo's coaching those who are struggling to get their desired job. Even I already recommend to my younger cousin brother. He is doing Leo's coaching now. Definitely, he will get his professional job as soon as possible. Another thing I would like to say, we are international student. We have some wrong conception, some wrong mindset about the professional job. In our mindset, that is, we think like we will not get professional job before getting permanent residency. For this thought, we don't try to achieve good job properly. I was also
Mm.
thinking like that way, but trust me, situation has been changed in Australia, even all around the world. They need more people in their professional industry. So I would say don't wait for permanent residency. Start trying to get job. Just finish your study. Even I would say you should start to find a job before finish your study. If you
Mm.
get your skill related job, government will give you PR anyway. So just try to do what Leo say and do the hard work with him. Try to be patient, try to be active, don't feel shy, don't go for just go for walked in, call to the employers after applying the job. Keep applying, keep following Leo, never give up. Success will come for sure very shortly.
Wow.
And I would like to say, Leo, for 𝗪𝗧𝗧 education. Leo, you are awesome man. You are a magic man. You and your team is doing good for us and for Australia as well. Actually, I would say you are working to make strong backbone of Australia.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man.
The professional job is very important for us. So you are developing the skill, to be honest. So you are helping the professional job in Australia. So it will help for us as well as it will be help for Australia in the future, definitely.
Yes, it's because I told you that Australia have enough Uber drivers. We have enough people working in odd jobs.
Yeah,
it's about time to get more people like migrants into professional roles. Professional
jobs, yeah. It's a very good thing. You're doing very good, and definitely I wish your success. I wish success of 𝗪𝗧𝗧 education. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. Now, just the last thing, because you brought up a very good point there. You say that I think there's a bit of misunderstanding. We finish out on this note is people think that they want to get a PR first and then they can get a good job. But obviously, after you join me, I show you the completely picture. And it should be the job first, then the PR will follow. So how does this role that you got, like how is it going to help you with your state nomination and your PR? Do you think that will assist you a lot as well?
Yeah, definitely. It's a very, for getting a PR, this job is a very important because of, I just let you know, hopefully within 3 months, I will be eligible for applying direct permanent residency for this job, only for this job. In Tasmania, they have some criteria. Maybe everyone know gold zone. Anyway, I will be in a gold zone for this job only.
Well done.
So
and that's good.
Definitely thanks to you, man. For you, it's happened actually. Otherwise, I will go again behind.
Yeah, it's a teamwork, Tariq. It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
So me and Erin and everyone, we do behind the scene things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you are the one who talk with the employer, face the employer. So it's a teamwork, and I'm glad that you didn't give in, because obviously during the process there was some rejections as well. But I keep pushing you.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of rejection it was, and you just always pushed me to, hey Tariq, as I remember, you always called me in the morning. Hey Tariq, any update? Did you follow up? Sometimes I felt like weird, but after that I realized no, he is really doing very good. He is helping me. So
because I want you to get the job. That's why I chase after you. See?
Yeah, exactly. And I would like to thanks to Erin as well. She helped me to make a good cover letter and resume.
Oh yes, it's a beautiful resume, isn't it?
Beautiful. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, Tariq, for today. I hope we stay in touch. And,
definitely.
Yeah, please help me spread my words to more people, so we can help more international students. Every time when I take an Uber, I talk to the guys who drive Uber. He's an engineer. He's an IT person. He's an accountant. It's just upsetting me to see so many talents wasting the talents. So let's all try to make our lives of our fellow migrants a bit better. All right?
Yeah.
You take care. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Take care.